Okay, today we're going to talk about persistency. And you're sitting on my MacBook because I was sitting in a mirror to do my makeup. Life has been right now, but the only thing that's literally, so I was listening to something last night. It was called, it's a shark analogy. And the only thing that keeps a shark alive is if they just keep swimming. And it's so fucking true. There's a girl who got a tattoo of a shark on herself, and I really, really liked it. So this is how we're doing our makeup today in the basement. Okay, back to the basics. Persistency is key. You will not be able to go through life without persistency in something. And the one thing that it should be persistent in is not giving up. So when I say that, I mean like not giving up on anything. Nothing. Like not even yourself, like, oh, something happens. Okay, yeah. Sit on it for like 24 hours, but get up and just keep going. Like, just don't let it bother you. Don't let it bother you, okay? Breakups, everything, because if you were able to do it before without them, you can do it now after you've met them. Think about everything they've done for you as like a really good thing and a learning curve. That's all it is. Everyone's just always learning. And some people learn in a very hard way. So I learn in a very, very, very hard way. But the only thing that legit kept me going was being like, okay, yeah, this is what I learned. What do you learn from every situation? It's the same thing before. It's like if you were not learning something new every single day, then you need to switch around. I always put too much on. You need to switch around your mindset. Like legit. Oh, goodness gracious. You just need to switch around your mindset. And what the fuck? Okay, well, anyways. Look at this fucking forehead. I just can't some days, okay? I literally can't. I don't care. Today is just one of those days because I'm quite literally doing my makeup in a basement on a MacBook. And I'm just trying to be persistent. That's all I'm trying to be, is persistent in my routine, in what I do. It doesn't matter what environment you're in, okay? It does not matter what environment you're in. That should not. So there was this quote. I thought it was so silly at the time, okay? It was, so it's like a mindset thing. Like when you're in a mood, like you have a mindset and you set a plan and you set a routine and you set goals because you're like in this emotion and you're like, okay, I hate my life. Like, what am I doing? What's going on? And you make a plan. Now, when we're not in that same emotion and like in that same mindset, you're probably like, oh, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. It is that big of a deal because that's where you fuck up. Because you think everything is okay and you think everything is fine because you've been following your plan. It's like you're going through withdrawals, right? So you want to quit vaping, you want to quit weed. Where should I look to do my eyebrows? You want to quit vaping, you want to quit weed, you want to be sober. So all of a sudden, you're feeling great. You're feeling amazing. You haven't done drugs. You haven't done this in so long. So you're in this mindset where you're like, yeah, I'm fine. I can quit when I want to quit. And then you start again. And it keeps happening and happening and happening and happening. But it's like, whoa, like, what if I actually don't? What if I actually quit? And it's the same thing. It's like, what if you actually kept waking up at 6 a.m. even after you were tired? What if you actually kept following through on what you said even after the person said it was okay, you didn't have to do that? Or after still going out and looking for a job and showing up somewhere else to work after you got fired. Like, It's just everything. Still going to work after something bad happens. We cannot let our emotions, although I do as well too, but there always needs to be like a happy medium, a happy balance. Don't let the highs get too high and don't let the lows get too low. Okay? That's all I also have to say. Just persistency, honestly. Like going to the gym, eating good, eating healthy, wanting to see a change in like your body and in your diet. It's all so you had a really good week. You had a really good week. You stayed in your caloric deficit, hit all your protein meals or hit all your protein goals, and then you go out on the weekend. And then you wake up Monday, hit all your protein goals, eat great, you go out again the next weekend. You know what I mean? Like, it's just when you seek the smaller little rewards, you're reaping the big ones that are set in place for you, and you're just prolonging them. And that really doesn't do much for anybody. So stop taking the easy way out. Stop taking the shortcut. And do what's hard. Don't have fun. Find other ways to have fun that don't impact the goals that you're working towards. For sure, go have some fun. Go have some fun. But like, do you really need to have fun? Do you really need to have fun? For sure. Like you're only 21, and money does come back. But it's like we have to start thinking more long term here. We're not 24 forever. We're 20 for however you want to view your 20s or like split them up. But it's like essentially we're 20 for 10 years. And those 10 years of your life, fuck, they do a lot. They do a lot of damage, or they do a lot of good, solid work, okay? And that depends on how you view these 10 years and what you want to do with them. Yes, like live it up, party, have a great ass time, but also at the same time, like smarten up. Mind you, I'm also already starting. I love natural age beauty, okay? I love it. But I'm also terrified of wrinkles as just any other woman, okay? Terrified of wrinkles, so I try and do my best to prevent any of that from happening to me. It is very hard. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I have my proper look. Persistency is key. Just for today. Just for today. Just be persistent. Just for today. Okay? That's it. That's all. And when you don't feel like doing something, do it. I feel like this is just all pretty generic things or sayings and stuff that should be embedded into everyone's brain. But yeah, just be persistent. Like, know your limits, play within it for sure. But also, like, know your limits and play within it for sure. But also, like, have a good time. And also just be smart and stick to your own freaking word. The more that you stick to your own word, the more you will respect yourself, the more you will notice disrespectful behavior from other people towards you, the more you will respect your workplace, the more you will respect your income, the more you will respect your spending, where you put your money, where you put your time and your energy when you start sticking to your own word. Okay? If you're gonna buy something, buy it. If you're gonna start something, start it. If you want to finish something, finish it. If you want to save to a certain goal, do that. Nothing should get in the way of these goals, okay? Nothing. And I need to realize everything the hard way. Like, I'm not perfect at all. But literally the one thing that's kept me going is persistency. That's it. That's all. I don't even have a water bottle. It's just, I kept showing up for myself. I kept putting in the work. It did not matter. Like, okay, you can call in because you're not feeling good. Okay, you can call in because you're going through a breakup. I'm sorry, but what's that going to do for anybody? Keep doing you. Keep working hard. Keep grinding. Just show up for yourself, okay? And never depend too much on anybody. And be your own person and be who you want to be. And if you feel like someone is fucking that vibe up, and fucking up your aura, leave. Because you don't deserve that. Do not deserve that. The second, the literal second, someone fucks up your aura, someone fucks up your thinking patterns, anything, you need to get out. You need to get out. I'm sorry, there's only so much you can fix and so much to repair, because I do understand also we're all human. But when you know, you know. When you know, you know. Follow your gut, your intuition, because that shit is real. Stay persistent.